Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sure that a lot of you guys have been waiting for my next video, and this video is really important, guys, because a lot of you have been asking me questions related to the jobs in Lithuania and what about the part-time jobs, the full-time jobs. So I have made a list of all your questions and I am coming back with an answer. I highly appreciate your efforts and I really hope that this video helps you guys. So as you guys know, Lithuania is actually a very fast developing country, and a lot of students want to come here and study their masters, their bachelors, their PhDs, because this is a very affordable country with low cost tuition fee and an amazing, beautiful country which is a great entry to Europe. So yes, let's go further to the video, and I have actually made a list of questions what my friends from my YouTube channel have asked me. A lot of students have been asking me about these questions, so I've made a list of it and I'm coming back to you guys with an answer. So let's go one by one. The first question is, what kind of jobs can we get here in Lithuania as a part-time student, and what would the per hour salary be? So students are of two states. I would say bachelor's, master's and PhD. So the bachelor students, once they come here in Lithuania, and they have to apply for a temporary resident permit, which is basically called as a TRP card. You should do this within 3 months once you arrive here. Once you get that TRP card, it's basically a card, and once you get that, you can work for 20 hours per week. This is for bachelor students. And when it comes to master's students, you guys are allowed to work full time, that is 40 hours per week, once you get the TRP card. And when it comes to PhD students, you can work full time as well. So speaking about the per hour rates for your part-time and full-time, it depends from industry to industry. For example, if you're working here in some good company, or if you're interning here, in that case your per hour would be maybe around 4 euros and something like that. But in case if you're working in the service industries like waiter, or if you're working as a cashier in some supermarkets, in that case the salary per hour rate might be different. Okay, so let's go to the second question. What is the process of getting these part-time and full-time jobs in Lithuania? So basically how Lithuania works is, if you're a student, you can always approach your university, because every university in Lithuania, and I'm sure every university all around the world, they have a career center where students can go approach the person who's in the career center and ask for the recommendations. Maybe they will help you build up your CV, they might give you some referrals, they might help you with some contacts, of business and companies who are hiring. That's one thing. Second thing is the online job portals, and the major ones here are like official websites like Work in Lithuania, and just like Indeed, we have Cvbankas, we have LinkedIn and CV Online. All these are very popular. So I'm sure that all my friends have been beneficial using all these websites like Cvbankas, LinkedIn. There are also Facebook pages. In Facebook you have jobs and Glassdoor. So basically all the online websites which is relevant for job search is helpful. But Lithuania has Cvbankas and CV Online and LinkedIn, quite popular according to my opinion. Okay, what are the main cities we can get these part-time jobs and work easily? So the major popular destination for international students is the first one, Vilnius, where I am currently in. The second would be Kaunas. The third would be Klaipėda. So most of the universities, the famous foreign students studying universities are in these cities, and these cities are quite popular, so I would highly recommend you guys to choose universities which are here, because it's highly developed, and you can meet a lot of English speakers, because not everyone would know Lithuanian language. So it's kind of nice to be in the city. So these three are the most popular cities. After studying, are there enough jobs available? What are the most demanding jobs right now? Okay, so as I told you in the previous part of this video, if you're a master's student, you can work full time. So basically, you can study in the evenings and work during the day. If you're bachelor students, you work 20 hours, and yes, there are a lot of jobs available in Lithuania, especially according to my research. We have the big four, guys. The big four invested here. We have the fintech companies expanding exponentially and rapidly. I would say the company I'm working in has plans of expanding really huge, and there are other companies as well wherein they are planning to increase the employee count and spread all around this country. So a lot of companies are investing in Lithuania. There is a high demand of fintech companies. There are high demand of accounting based works. There is also a high demand of management based work, management, supply chain and stuff. There could be one small issue when you go to these jobs like receptionist or some secretarial positions and stuff, wherein the language kind of might be a barrier. But there is always an exception. If your firm is an international firm and they don't require Lithuanian language, then you're lucky. Okay. Next question. Can international students work in Lithuania? Of course, yes. Master students full-time, bachelor students 20 hours a week, and PhD students can work full-time as well. And please note, these are all possible only after you get a temporary resident card. So your visa, your student visa might be issued for 6 months or might be issued for 1 year. So you take that visa and you come here, and then you apply for a temporary resident card. So the embassy will cancel your visa and they will issue you a card. That card is your legal status in Lithuania, and only after you get this card, you can work in Lithuania, even part-time, even full-time. This applies to both cases. Please note that. Okay, can I find internships in Lithuania? Yes, there are a lot of internships. I also did internship once I came to Lithuania. Vilnius University helped me to get it. Yeah, and for internship related, you can always talk to your professors and your coordinators. If you have a really good rapport with your professor, then you can probably ask your professor if he knows any companies or if he has any contacts of people who are looking for interns. There are two ways of internship. One is paid and one is non-paid. But in Lithuania, I think all the interns are paid, but in some cases they are not paid as well. So you can check up on it in the job description and also talk to the hiring manager when applying for it. I would also like to mention that once you finish studying, once you finish your degree program, you can apply for a 1 year of work search visa. This visa will let you to stay in Lithuania and search for work. So that's why it's called as the work search visa. You can check up on the Lithuanian Migris.lt and other official Lithuanian government websites for more details about this visa. Or if you guys want, I can make another video for this particular visa. So please let me know if you have any doubts or questions in the comment section, and please do subscribe to my channel. I want to help you guys, so please do subscribe more, show your love. Thank you so much in advance for that. Okay, and the next question, can you help me find jobs? Well, I can certainly refer you. I have a lot of friends as recruiters in some amazing, great companies. So I can refer you to those people. You can send me your CV, I can forward it to them, I can request them to check your profile, and I can also suggest you some amazing websites. I can suggest you some amazing hiring managers and talent acquisition members from various companies. I can do that. Plus, I can help you. I can guide you through every aspect of doubt. I've been trying my best to help all the students coming into Lithuania to get jobs, and also students get visa. So I can give the most I can, and I can help you. But I would say getting hired is based on your competence, based on your skill set, and I don't have any say on this. So I can only show you the path, and you have to go forward. I can push you to the success, but you have to put some effort from your end as well. And what platforms can I use to apply for all these jobs? I have mentioned all the job boards, all the platforms that you can use to apply for the jobs down here in the description. Please note that if you are not in Vilnius, if you're not in Lithuania, and if you're applying for jobs in Lithuania, then the employers might not consider your profile, because why hire someone from a different country, someone from outside the country, wherein I can find good talented people within the country. That's the basic mindset of any employer. So the best thing is, you come here, you enter this country, get your TRP issued, then go for applications. If you have like amazing experience, like let's say 7 years or 5 years of experience, then you have good chances of getting a job from outside the country, but that's very rare. Or maybe there are cases, there are many friends of mine who has gotten company transfer. For example, you are working in a company in your home country, and you see that your company has an office here in Lithuania, and then you are applying for a in company transfer. Like, you will work in the same company, but you will have a different you will work in different country. So there are in company transfer scenarios, but it applies to people with experience, and also it applies to people with IT background, because as far as I know, a lot of my friends are from the IT sector, and they have come here on in company transfer. So they were working in India, and the company has transferred them to Lithuania. So that could be a great possibility. Yeah, so let's bounce to the next question. I sent many applications for jobs, but I didn't get any reply. Can you help me? Yes. So I would like to advise that if you are in Lithuania and then you apply, I'm sure if you send 10 or 15 or 20 applications, there is always a recruiter reaching back to you. Also, please make sure that you apply to the roles that is relevant to you. You cannot be applying for a manager position if you don't even have any experience. So there are students who just think that, okay, I finished my bachelor's, I finished my master's, I deserve to get a managerial job. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way even back in our home countries, because experience matters. So make sure you apply for jobs which is relevant to you, which is relevant to your skill set, which is relevant to your experience, and you should be getting some rewards back from the recruiters. Let's bounce to the next question. Do companies assist candidate for relocation processes? Okay. This is possible only when the company is desperately in need of you and they don't have any other person to replace you. But this is actually not always possible. But it depends. It's an agreement between you and the company, and if you're like really, really valuable, then yes, the company would do anything, relocation, flight, anything to get you here. But let's be practical here. uh, in most 90% cases it doesn't happen, but after 1 year of your experience, let's say you are working here in Lithuania, and this company of yours wants you to go to some other country or some other state in within Lithuania and work there. In that case they will, because it's the company's decision to make you go to the other branch or make you go to the other state, or so in that case yes. But if you're a new person to the company, and in that case I don't think they would do it. But there are exceptions. For example, company in the application process, they have a line like they can arrange some arrangement if you have some disabilities and stuff. There's a lot of information. We need to ask the company HR for this, so I cannot give you a general. I can only give you a generalized opinion that 90% time it's no, but 10% if you're lucky enough, or if you're like highly qualified enough and the company wants you very badly, then yes, why not? Okay, and what would the minimum pay scale be? Good news, guys. Lithuania has actually recently increased their minimum wage. Initially, it was a lesser number, but now the base pay or minimum wage, the gross amount is 730 euros. 730. 730 euros per month. This is the gross amount. This is before tax. So out of the 730 euros, you will be paying some amount for tax and some other fees, and then you will have the rest in your hand. That's called the net amount. And if you say 730 euros, approximately in INR, it is around it's around 65,000 to 70,000, I would say, in Indian rupees. But you have to pay some tax, and this is the base pay. But if you join as a full-time worker in some big firm, in a very good and a very high job, like for example if you're working in some managerial roles, or if you're working as in a fintech company or an IT related companies, in that case, guys, the pay is really good. The pay would be really, really high. It wouldn't be 730, it would be more than 730. So you can also always check Glassdoor or CV Online or Cvbankas, all these websites. They will mention the gross and net amount there. So net is what you get in hand after all the taxes are deducted, and the gross is before the taxes are deducted. So you can always check upon these prices online. So there are many websites. You just have to like go to Google and type what is the minimum wage of, for example, an IT specialist or an accountant or a receptionist. You know your designation, you know your job profile, so you know what you want to be. So just go to Google and you can just Google about all these things. These are basic informations. So I think I've answered all the questions which you students and you friends have sent me. If you have any more further questions, please do comment in the, please do put your comments in the comment section, and please do subscribe to my channel, and also refer your friends. If you have any doubts, ask them to subscribe to my channel, and I would be more than happy to answer all your doubts. I would be more than happy to help you guys come to Lithuania, and please, please, please do keep in touch even once you're in Lithuania. I think a lot of students have viewed my YouTube channel, and a lot of you are here in Lithuania, but I don't know everyone individually because there are so many people. So let's please keep in touch. You can always add me in your friend list. I mean, in the Facebook, you can connect with me. In the LinkedIn, you can connect with me. You can find my ID mentioned here in the description. So if you have any doubts, please do connect with me, and I would be more than happy to help you. Adios, see you in my next video. And if you have any suggestions on what my next video should be, if you have any topics that you want me to cover and make a video, please do put it in the comment box so that I will know that these are the topics that my friends, you guys really want to know about. Yeah, so I wish you all a wonderful day or night wherever you guys are watching the video from. Have a beautiful day, evening, night, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.